James E. Criswell recently remarked that he strives to be an encourager to as many people as possible. Those who know the former University of Kentucky professor agree that he's been achieving this goal throughout his professional and personal life. Jim spent nearly 40 years in the Department of Agricultural Economics at the University of Kentucky, his alma mater, where he taught courses that help students learn how to manage farm finances. His teachings went well beyond classroom lectures, as he sagely advised students about not only their careers, but also their lives. Teacher, advisor, and mentor are also roles that Jim has assumed as a lifelong member of the United Methodist Church. Here's how friends Mary Jean and Cameron Peck describe Jim. An economist by profession, Jim Criswell is known to be frugal in all things except in the area of encouragement. Here he has been and continues to be abundantly generous to any and all who seem to be struggling. Many young ministers can recall rough places made smooth by Jim's actions and words of encouragement. Perhaps Jim's gentle ability to lift up others is a trait he inherited from his parents, Sam and Ann L. Criswell, a banker and a homemaker who reared their son in La Center, a small town in western Kentucky. Jim's parents always encouraged him, and in the difficult days after the Great Depression, they willingly made financial sacrifices so that he could attend the University of Kentucky. Like many men of his generation, Jim left college from 1943 to 1945 to serve in Europe during World War II. Stationed in Germany, he took a memorable furlough to Scotland. Not long after he returned to UK, while searching for a Paducah newspaper in the library, he met another Western Kentucky native, Barbara Owen. Jim became smitten with Barbara, and when their paths crossed a second time, he invited her out for a soda. It was, Jim says, the beginning of the romance. And less than a year later, the couple married. In 1955, their daughter Leanne was born. On December 19, 2008, Jim and Barbara will celebrate 63 years of wedded bliss. Lexington became home for the Criswells, who now live near their daughter, their cherished grandson James Wesley Jackson, and their son-in-law Mark. Jim's lifelong affiliation with the United Methodist Church began at the La Center Methodist Church, where he was baptized as an infant and joined the church at age 12. In Lexington, the Criswells joined Centenary Methodist Church in 1956. Through his leadership and involvement, Jim has become one of Centenary's most respected members. Says his current pastor, David Thomas, "I remember asking around in those first few weeks and months after coming to Centenary about who were the most respected individuals in our church. Jim Criswell was on top of just about everyone's list." It is a reputation earned through action, as Jim has served the church in numerous ways and at all levels. His influence has extended beyond Kentucky, as he's journeyed to other states almost 50 times on lay witness mission trips. Jim has served on his share of committees and boards at the local, district, and conference levels, and always with distinction. His fellow church member Jonathan Norris declares, "Jim is slow to speak, careful with his words, and a builder of consensus. He treats everyone with genuine love and respect." In fact, Jim is one of the few people I know that can make attending a lengthy committee meeting a pleasurable experience. From the start, Jim has generously supported Wesley Village. As a member of its board for nearly a decade, he helped build the village into the model for care that it is today. Jim strives for lifelong spiritual growth, and his work for the church is key to attaining that goal. Ever the teacher, Jim is also the eternal student, eagerly widening his horizons and his knowledge. He currently leads a popular book discussion group on Christian literature. Given the title Mr. Sunshine by his students at UK, Jim continues to brighten the days and lighten the burdens of all those around him. We are honored to present James E. Criswell, a 2008 recipient of the Heroes, Saints, and Legends Award.